Hi, it's me again. I hope everyone had a nice Easter. I ended up, I didn't do what I wanted for Easter. I was going to go down to southern Utah and spend some time with my kids and grandkids. But I, this is an old person thing, but anyway, I fell cleaning the tub, and I think I actually have some hairline fractures in my leg from previous breaks and falls. So I didn't go down there, but it ended up being okay. I just wanted to get on here today to just talk about my personal experience, and I mean, the fact that we may be losing democracy is very personal to me, but also kind of my own personal situation. And the reason I thought of this is when I went to Bernie Sanders and AOC last weekend. We took Uber, and we ended up getting a driver on the way home that was very much a Trump supporter. And, you know, one of the things that Bernie and AOC has said, that this is not a partisan type of issue. This is a wrong or right. This is an ethical. This is a moral. This is our democracy kind of issue. And so my friend that I was with, she's very outspoken, and you know, and I can be too, but sometimes I find with certain people that it doesn't matter what you say, and they're just going to talk over you, which is what he was doing. And the things he was saying was very propagandish, and I knew a lot of it wasn't true, but it's not like I had the receipts or facts to say, no, what you're saying is not true. And that wouldn't have worked anyway, in my experience. So what I did is I just said a little prayer, and I just asked that I would know what to say and when I'd had the opportunity to say it. Not to say that I wasn't sarcastic at all, because he got on to tariffs, and I said something about good thing that that we tariff the island with just penguins. For heaven's sakes, what are we? Shame on them for not being fair in their trade deals, but. Other than that, I was very thoughtful. And so here's the deal. Part of the reason I didn't feel good, and I actually have another channel on this, but I have left heart systolic failure that has complicated something called pulmonary hypertension, or it's caused pulmonary hypertension, which is my lungs. And so this all actually happened as a result of COVID so kind of a couple years now. Before that, I was very healthy. And then I have a couple of other things like chronic Epstein-Barr, and I've kidney disease. Like, just it was crazy. Like, in just 3 months, I was diagnosed with all of these crazy chronic conditions. But probably the most serious one is, of course, your heart and lungs, because you kind of need to breathe. So I am 62, and when I was going through all this last year, I was thinking I was gonna retire or start to transition to retire. So another long story, but I was in an abusive marriage before the one I'm in now, and he basically wiped me clean financially. So any stocks I had are gone. My 401k is gone because he would not work, and so I was just trying to pay the bills. And he would buy things on my credit, and my credit tanked to 500. It's back up to it's normal now, but that's taken me a decade to kind of get everything right, and basically I had to start my retirement all over again. So this long way of saying I don't have a lot of retirement. I do have some, but as you know, if you have 401k, it's probably in the toilet, as is mine. And I don't know if I can count on Social Security at this point, which is really scary, because I was actually counting on that, because I've been putting in to that for 40 years. And I'm also worried about health care. I'm not eligible for Medicare till I'm 65. I probably could go the disability route. I really don't want to. I'm trying to work as long as I can. I'm a hard worker. I've been working since I've been 12. But now there's just so much unsurety. And so when this Uber driver was going on and on and on, there was an opening there, and that's the story I told. And how do you respond to that kind of story, like the personal stories, like this is affecting me? And I have a lot of friends. I have friends from the Ukraine. I have friends that do research at the university. I have a friend that works at the VA. Like, and I could tell their stories too, but when it's personal to you and you tell that, I mean, that's hard to contradict. Your own experience is your own experience, and I think maybe that's the way that we can hopefully get through to people. And with that, I'm gonna say ciao, and we'll talk to y'all later. Thanks.